What up, Ayrheadz? It's great to speak to you guys again because, as you know, it's been a very long time. In fact, it's been so long that there's now currently 241 of y'all subscribed to the channel. And I just wanted to personally say thank you very much because your support, choosing to give me your precious time watching my content, really makes me very happy. And honestly, I know that I haven't been putting out a whole lot of content recently, but it does make me proud that you folks choose to view it. And I just wanted to say thank you very much. 241, wow. And that's just in a very short time. I think it was only not too long ago when I was just cresting 200. So thank you very much for your support. With that being said, I want to say thanks again for bearing with me. I haven't been putting out a lot of content, and I've just been dealing with some personal issues of my own. And I just really thank those of you who have stuck by me and supported the channel during that time for your continued viewership. It does mean a lot, honestly. Just watching, like, I've already said that I mentioned that I check out the numbers in YouTube Studio, and it's just really nice to see those like upticks, and some of your folks' comments do give me life. I just want you to know that. Thank you. So what I've been up to lately, honestly, is I've been hacking my PS Vita the last few days, and I gotta be honest, it's been pretty awesome. I know that I'm late to the game as far as people hacking the PS Vita, but let me tell you something, okay? I used to hack PSPs back in my day. Sorry, let me get off my soapbox here, but basically, I've been having a blast taking the PS Vita and modding it out with, like, just like with the PS Vita, PSP back in the day, custom themes on the XMB, things like that. What I've been really into is I just installed, if you can see that there, RetroArch on the Vita. Hopefully that's not too close to the camera there. There we go. But I just installed that on the Vita, custom theme for it and everything, and that's been really fun. I've been running all sorts of different like games and cores on there. PlayStation 1. What I really was happy about was getting the Simpsons video game to work. The old Konami Simpsons arcade game, actually, to be 100%. I haven't played that since Chuck E. Cheese. And honestly, it's really awesome to have that kind of like emulation at my fingertips. I didn't realize just how much progress that people have made in the few years since I've been modding like my PlayStation Portable. But as you can see, I mean, hopefully you can see that it works great. Not just a video either, but like, yeah, just starting up the first level. So I'd like to make a shout out actually in that regards to a few people on YouTube who have made it possible to be able to emulate this game. The sounds work great, everything looks awesome, so I'm really enjoying that. But a few shout outs being one for Tech James. Had some really comprehensive guides for a lot of his videos, even like to the point where you would almost think he was being overboard in his attention to detail, but it actually is really necessary, especially for some of the steps for specific things that you're trying to do with your Vita. Like if you were trying to write a custom theme on the XMB of RetroArch on your PS Vita, there's like lines of code that you have to alter, things like that. So that was really awesome. Tech Savvy Buyer is another one, and I need to look him up. Actually, I want to say his name is Robles Junior. Or no, Robles. Oh, he's gonna hate me for saying his name wrong. Oh yeah, there he is. I'll put a link in the description below for all three of the channels, so you can follow their guides in case you want to mod your PS Vita as well. I hadn't done it in so long just because it was my only one for the longest time. Now I just don't care since they stopped supporting it. Since Sony stopped supporting it officially. What does it matter? If you can find one cheap for yourself, or if you already have one, I would recommend it just because you have a lot of gaming power at your fingertips and you can do just about anything with it. For instance, I'm running PlayStation 1 games, arcade games, retro like ROMs from the SNES, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color. RetroArch has a lot of coding of cores, lots of plugins for these specific ROM emulators, and it's just a really handy device, a really handy piece of software. And so that's basically what I've been doing for the last like couple days, is working on getting that thing modded, and it's been really fun. Another thing I've been up to recently is I've been playing Nio a lot with a buddy of mine, Anthony, who used to live out this way, but now he's living out in Indonesia. He was previously stuck on about the first castle fight on Nio. I say Nio, but it's probably Neo. But I say he was stuck there in that first castle fight when you first fight the guy at the top of the spire, where you start getting on the medieval gear. Really, there's nothing more to say to just at the very beginning of the game. So we were able to connect over the internet, and I was able to at least get him almost about caught up to me. He should be leaving the second region of what is that, Shugoku or something like that. Should be leaving that region for the third region here pretty soon. We're actually going to be linking out here tonight. Actually, just a few minutes, really. So that'll be really fun. I haven't recorded much of those sessions, but I figured I would maybe do something like, I don't know, adventures in feudal babysitting, you know what I mean? Or something like that. But I haven't really been uploading a whole lot of videos. I still have a backlog of some videos, like RDR2 videos, and things like that I haven't really done anything with. That I'd want to. It's just a lot of like transferring files, just because I prefer to edit them not really on the PlayStation anymore. It's been fun, but I have more versatility doing it through other applications. So that's kind of where I've been stuck with that. Also, another thing is I just recently got a new computer a few months ago, and I've been playing a lot of WoW in my spare time. I do love me some World of Warcraft. I haven't really played before recently, to be honest with you. I had a friend that suggested it, and it was more like a refer a friend thing, but once I got hooked up, it's been pretty addicting. So yeah, I've been wanting to try and get OBS running on my computer, just so I could capture some of that and show you folks what I've been doing on WoW. The only thing is I'm having a sort of issue where I think OBS won't capture my desktop because it's trying to discern recording through the NVIDIA graphics card versus the Intel graphics card that comes with the actual like computer hardware. Well, I mean, it's both hardware, but you know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully those of you who actually understand where I'm getting at. It's got two different options that it's, I think, bouncing between, or that I haven't correctly calibrated or configured to be able to get the graphics to pull through OBS. Maybe if some of you are a little bit more talented than I am. Oh, geez, a little random unicorn swirl. Maybe if some of you are more confident in that than I am, you might be able to offer me some tips in the comments below. Maybe links to other videos on YouTube referencing how to fix a problem. I just haven't personally looked at it in a while. Not since I uploaded that one live stream. I got the stream key from YouTube, uploaded into the OBS, perfect. So I can stream to YouTube from OBS. The only thing is, I don't have the sources correctly calibrated so that I have footage. You know what I mean? I want to record a desktop, and I haven't figured out how to get the desktop or even the Windows recorder showing up yet in OBS. And then there's, well, I guess that's it, really. Just kind of getting, like, stuck on figuring out my own stuff. The only reason why I even care so much is because of one, streaming game content to you folks, and two, I'd like to at least take like the tutorials for things that I've like had to try and figure out myself, and like the little nuances and just like minute details that other people have, I won't say skipped, but like glossed over a little bit in some of their videos. I just figured it would be helpful to pass on whatever little knowledge that I could, because that's the only way that we as a community are going to grow, by sharing knowledge. Anyways, so that's kind of what I've been up to, working on the Vita, kind of relaxing a little bit and playing some Neo, and figuring out, getting my computer set up for streaming, because I really want to stream for you folks. It would just be so much easier to just hit a button and go instead of doing all the after work. As much as I love video editing, it can be a little strenuous sometimes. Oh god. So let's see. Oh, there is one last thing that I wanted to ask somebody. But basically, what I was going to ask is, my graphics are super tired. The intros, outros, page graphics. I mean, for instance, here's the intro. Take a look for yourself.
I gave you my heart.
Yeah, it's tired. So maybe somebody who's a little bit more graphically gifted than I am would be able to help me take a look at, or at least, discuss some options as far as helping a brother out, hooking a brother up with some, graphics, intros, outros, maybe a new watermark. I kind of like the whole AFG watermark I've got going on in the corners of the videos, but something a little more flair, I suppose. I mean, when I tooled around with it, I was kind of going for like a Metal Gear Solid motif, the somewhat stylized text with the line going through, but we could figure something out. Basically, the intro, at this point, I want to burn it more than I want to subject you guys to watching it in the videos. I would like to have some sort of graphic there, but over that one in particular. So somebody reaching out would be fantastic. I'm going to post a link in the description to my Discord channel in case anybody wants to actually reach out to me on this. It would be the best way just to hit me directly. I'm not too big via the Ayrflo gaming aspect. I'm not too big in social media on there yet, but I at least have a Discord. Hit me up directly. It's linked to my phone. I really do appreciate, again, the 241 subscribers who have subscribed to the channel. And if you there are a new user or new to the channel who hasn't actually picked up, that subscribe button, tell you what, why don't you just click that big red button down below? Help me out. It'd be so sweet of you. It'd be so darling of you. That's all I got for you. Thanks again for watching. It's been Ayrflo Gaming.